Hi, and welcome back to Working Your Will. So, I'm out here today, and if you look at my attire, one would think that it is not mid-April. Well, it is. Welcome back. Chris is back in Zone 7A. We are experiencing another cold snap. This evening is supposed to get somewhere around 36, no, I'm sorry, 38 degrees. And 2 days ago, I promise you I was on a golf course where it was 75, 80 degrees. But nonetheless, so today's video, I'm going to take a little tour up here around the Japanese garden and maybe venture down into the vegetable garden. So stay tuned and enjoy it. Hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. Working your will. Well, since we got to walk this way, I decided to go ahead and take a look at some of these azaleas that are really starting to bud up here. I have quite a few azaleas, red azaleas, that are looking like they're ready to start showing off their colors. I still need to go ahead and do the mulching up here. But the Pachysandra that I put down here, like, it's doing quite well, getting taller. Hooker is looking real good. Even this juniper, I want to say this is a arrow point, blue arrow. I have to go back and look, guys. So my apologies on that. It is looking much better than it has been in the past. And over here around the little retention area, things have improved as well. You know, I'm gonna be honest, when I started planning up this area over the winter, I was moving a few things here and there. I have hydrangeas that are coming up, hostas that are coming up, Lariape hostas, another hydrangea. And I want to say I have some bear's britches that should be coming up here in that area. So we'll see. We'll see how that happens. More Pachysandra coming up. So this is my plan for right here, folks. As you can see, the path laid before me here. I plan on getting some more soil conditioner or topsoil and filling in between here and adding some creeping sedum on the ground. But I'm also considering grabbing some erosion cloth or blanket to add in there to kind of help hold things together as the creeping sandra has a chance to, the creeping sedum has a chance to get going. What are your thoughts on that for this path? Because I say I'd rather do that than let some other type of something else come through here. Some other type of weed or grass. I'd rather be ahead of it and kind of control what all that is planted out here. Over on this bed, this is right next to the retention pond again. Hinoki cypress is looking really good. Azaleas are budding up. And we have a lot of natural ferns, native ferns that are coming up. And I'm not going to say I strategically tried to plant around these guys, but in some cases I did try to plant around them, and they're really going to add some nice touches to the overall feel of the Japanese garden. Azaleas. More azaleas here. This fern leaf full moon leafed out quite nicely. I actually ended up coming back over and doing a little bit of trimming with my small shears that I have the other day. And so I did a video about a little bit what it looked like appeared to be dieback to me. And I started to get on this one as well, but I noticed some growth coming out, new growth. So I figure I'll leave it alone, but I'm still keeping an eye on it to see what happens. If even right there, I can see a little bit more new growth coming out. So I'm gonna leave it alone, and if it continues to leaf out, then we're gonna be fine, just fine. Daylilies are getting stronger. Azaleas, more azaleas. I need to come through here and trim back all of these needles on the pom-pom, Scotch pom-pom trees, but a little bit later for that as well. And so here's another thing I did. I added quite a bit of hostas around here. These are patriot hostas that are coming up next to this Japanese maple. I briefly did a quick review of this autumn golden red bud, which is also looking very nice. Those leaves will get quite a bit larger. They're slowly getting larger as they fill out. I have an azalea here that is blooming up nicely. The rest of these are pink azaleas as well. I want to say these are double bloom azalea. This is a smoke bush tree that is leafing out. Some guacamole hostas that are coming up. I paired those right in front of this crimson queen, which the leaves are slowly but surely coming out as well. So I need a little bit more rock here for the river. Of course, we're still working that. Pan over here to the Verdus weeping green Japanese maple. Coral bells. I want to say this coral bell is called Southern Comfort. Still got to do a little more tidying up with the beds. Bloodgood Japanese maple. I actually added a little bit of Pachysandra down here. I ended up putting these, and this is not permanent yet, the Cuba in these pots, just to kind of see if I like the idea or not. Orangiola. Hopefully this is coming in nicely. Started the plan down here with the mondo grass. Haven't had a chance to finish that yet. More azaleas. White azaleas are over here. Actually need to replace this one. It definitely did not make it. More hostas coming up next to the bridge. Guacamole hostas. A few more hostas here. This is a forest red bud. Forest pansy. It is still working its way out. These are actually two Japanese maples that I purchased. I guess it's been 3 years now, in which they were bare root. I repotted them, and now it's time for me to find a permanent home for them where they can go ahead and continue to grow. Osaka Zuki. If any of these names I say pronounced incorrectly, I do apologize in advance. Do have a little bit of a sinus code I'm working off of. There's the infamous tree. I don't know if Mr. Black Snake's in there or not. He might be. It might be going down to the bottom of it, since it is temperatures are dropping as we speak. Purple plum. Fill it out. This is Jermaine's gyration. It's filling out nicely. Quite nicely indeed. Camellia. One thing about camellia, they don't last very long. But how about that bloom? Such a nice bloom there. Back up the bridge, and we'll finish this off. We're looking at another blood good here. Okay, there you have it, folks. I'm going to find myself or make my way back inside where it's nice and warm. So I hope you enjoyed today's little tour of the Japanese garden. And let's get outside, go plant something. Working your own. Okay, so this last one reviewing, it's not quite in the Japanese garden. It's actually across from it, going down my tree line. This is a Sengukaku, or also known as a coral bark. Probably one of the first Japanese maples I had planted at the house. You know, with this mint green or chartreuse green leaf color with a red bark. It's definitely a winter interest and a beautiful tree. Enjoy, and thank you once again.